Hey, Shalom. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Barakatha Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Barakatha Wakakadash. All right, double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS. Okay, and salutation, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel. Okay, the faith-based Israelites, the fellow laborers that's looking to escape and hoping and praying to escape these plagues that is going to come upon this earth and destroy the wicked. And what I have here is an example of those plagues. Brimstone, which is mentioned in the scriptures. The Most High is going to send brimstone, raining down upon this filthy, foul place, called America. All right. Brimstone, which brimstone is actually sulfur. And as we're going to read, this sulfur is in abundance. It's in abundance on this earth. And here in Babylon, it's in abundance, sulfur. And I want to show you how this stuff burns. It looks like when it burns, it looks like it's forming an acid. It looks like it's forming lava when it's started to burn. And I wish I should have saved the video from YouTube that I found a couple of months ago, but actually showing sulfur burning. We can visit a couple of these videos here. They may have it here somewhere. Oh, sulfur burning here. Look at a couple of these videos here, which I doubt if any of them show. The video that I found was this Edomite went to the actual land over there, Sodom and Gomorrah, and where they found it at. They found it in old ancient riverbeds over there that were pretty much dried up, and the water helped. It helped preserve it from back then. In the riverbeds in Sodom and Gomorrah, where the videos that they found, man, the sulfur was in abundance. It was everywhere. It was literally everywhere, man. But just showing you that here, sulfur, which again is another word for brimstone. And when you read about brimstone, it's like brimstone is like it's like slang that they're using in the scriptures, like a word like slang, like, a slang word for like, how you going to burn, how you going to, you're going to get melted, Word brimstone. Okay, brimstone here. There's an archaic name for sulfur today. What does it mean by archaic? Okay. Very old or old-fashioned, the old word for sulfur. Of a word or a style of language, you see? A style of language, like, you talking shit to somebody, because really, brimstone sounds a lot harder than sulfur. Brimstone sounds a lot more threatening than sulfur, No longer in everyday use, but sometimes used to import an old-fashioned flavor of an earlier period of art or culture, especially. So that's why I say that about brimstone. It's just what I picked up through the spirit by just reading the scriptures on fire and brimstone. And again, just with using a spiritual eye, just how Jake talked, This word brimstone. It's actually the name of a, forgot what country used it, but they actually labeled named one of their missiles Brimstone. We might go and find that out as well. But Brimstone, what I want to show you here is how it burns. Let's just hope this don't crash. Let me go to videos here. Sulfur burning. Sulfur burning in open air. Let's see what this one does. In the video that I found a couple months ago, like I said, they were actually pulling the sulfur up out of the ground, just picking up random pieces of sulfur stones and burning it. And again, like I said, it was burning like it was lava. But this is powdered form. What they found again, like I said, over in Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah, the actual place itself was actual lava, sulfur rocks, brimstone rocks, you know. Like I said, man, I'm trying to find some damn powder form. Once you know, just pure sulfur, I guess it might have the same effect. Let's just let it play here. You see how it's bubbling up, and you see how it looks like. Look how it's burning. Jake and these 2/3 niggas in trouble, man. And they gonna be in the midst of this shit burning. Look at that. And Most High is gonna increase the sulfur and brimstone that is in Babylon. He's gonna increase it. You know, just like he opens the heaven for the heavens when the time of Noah. The same with this time that's coming. He's gonna open the heavens, man, and sulfur. He said he's gonna let it rain down. Look at it, how it turned into. You know, anything burning that's liquid is far worse than actual fire itself. Like, it's on you. Who the hell want to be in the midst of this madness, man? You know, nobody in their right mind wants to be in the midst of this shit when it burns. There's a scripture in Job. Job 18's always been good. Job 18:5, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. It's the Most High explaining that everything's about to turn against this devil, and it's going to get turned bad for him everywhere, in every direction. It's going to get turned difficult for this devil, man. You know, because this is his end. This is his end being played out. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, wicked, stinking piece of shit. He's always, all his thoughts were evil, and to thinking of how to steal and to kill, and all that's going to turn back on him. Like I made the video on speaking about the chicken has come home to roost. You know, that Jake like to use the word karma. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle. It shall bring him to the king of terrors. The king of terrors. And again, that word brimstone, man, is That's the king of terrors. It's going to increase that. It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branches be cut off. His power, his resources, his comfort, his freedom, his savings, his strength, his military, his, just name it. It's all going to be cut off. His remembrance shall be perished from the earth. Beautiful future prophecy right there. His remembrance shall perish from the earth. That's when, in that time, can you imagine that time where, imagine after 1,000 years, we're going to burn this piece of shit up. Imagine 1,500 years into the future from now. Imagine 2,000 years from the future from now, when there's no existence of this stinking piece of shit. You know, his remembrance shall perish from the earth. And this is all the beginning that's leading to that, that's going down. You know, and he shall have none name in the streets, and he shall have no name in the streets. As you ride down any damn highway, any turn on any street, streets are named after Edomites, man. Cities, streets, towns. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. How? By the king of terrors. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the king of terrors. Going to literally chase him up out of the world, out of existence, by only a way only a God can. And you know, we preach and prophesy the only true living power, an actual true living power that's sitting back and letting these people scoff, talk shit, do wickedness. And he's just waiting, you know, those that are denying the Lord our power, denying him, you know, talking shit, denying him like he don't exist, and saying all kind of blasphemous shit, man. You know, this same power is going to take this same devil up out of power, going to chase him up out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings, the book of Obadiah. Nor any remaining in his dwellings, the book of Obadiah. It's burning. You see it burning? It's still burning. There's a spirit again. I wish I could find the more of the actual. They're over in Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, Esau do a diligent search, man. You know, Esau did some help, did some serious searching, and went over there and found it. You know. I'm gonna have to go through my archives and see if I can find that video, though, eventually. Hopefully, see if I can save it at least. Kind of funny, everything else is on TikTok. I haven't run across that one yet. But you never know. Actually, I'll do that search on TikTok and see if there's actual videos on sulfur burning brimstone, aka brimstone. Look at this one. This one says this blue sulfur hellfire in Wyoming is mesmerizing. Yeah, that material, it's in abundance. It's in abundance. Going back to these scriptures here, brimstone scriptures. That was Job 18. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. fire, by dying by fire. You know, dying by fire, which is rightly deserved. This 38, Ezekiel 38. Again, that's always hot. That's a hot chapter right now. Ezekiel 38. That's a hot chapter right now. You know, everybody and their mama is talking about Ezekiel the 38th chapter. A lot of the wicked that's going to burn in this brimstone is talking about Ezekiel 38. You know, it's the hot thing going on. Everybody thinking they know it all of a sudden. That's what's cracking me up. Everybody thinking they knowing shit now. They don't know a goddamn thing. They won't apply the scriptures to themselves, you know. But they want to talk about Ezekiel 38. They don't want to talk about what place they play in this brimstone when it's, you know. It's like it. I didn't mean to click on that one there. Luke 17:29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Revelations. Here we go. Revelation 9 and 17. 9 and 18. 14 and 10. See? The brimstone. Okay. Where is sulfur mainly found? Sulfur is found both in its native form and in metal sulfite ores. It occurs in its native form in the vicinity of volcanoes and hot springs. Sulfur is the 10th most abundant element, and it is found in meteorites, in the ocean, in the earth crust. Again, like I said, it's in abundance. In the atmosphere, gonna rain down. He's gonna rain down sulfur. I mean, he's gonna rain down brimstone from the heavens, and in this practical all plant and animal life. So it's in abundance. What products is sulfur found in? Is sulfur easy to find naturally? Sulfur is extremely abundant in nature. And remember, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to increase it in these days. He's going to multiply it. Deposit of sulfur occurs around hot springs and volcanoes. I read that before. So all these sources, hot gas expels and sulfur sublines minerals, including iron, pyrites, galena, cinnabar, and Epsom salts contain the elements as well. So it's an everyday use as far as e-salts, because he's using it for an everyday use. Sulfur. But the whole point was I was trying to get you to see was how it burns. And that's, imagine it burning and spreading, and it's about to get bad for these devils. Anyway. Okay. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.